You're standing in your bathroom, looking at the soap scum, the mold creeping into corners, and the grime that seems to appear overnight. Your back is already sore, your knees hurt. The thought of scrubbing on your hands and knees makes you wince. But what if I told you there's a completely different way? What if the cleanest bathrooms aren't actually the result of harder work, they're the result of smarter thinking? I'm Marcus from Seniors Cleaning Hacks, and today we're going to talk about something that changed everything for people who want to keep their spaces fresh without wearing themselves out. These aren't just cleaning tips, these are life-changing ways of thinking about your bathroom that make maintenance almost automatic. If you've been searching for a solution that doesn't involve harsh chemicals, back-breaking labor, or spending hours scrubbing, you're in exactly the right place. Before we dive into these game-changing approaches, please hit that like button and subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks. Your support helps us share practical wisdom that actually works for real lives. Now, let's get started.
Thing number 1. Stop fighting water and start managing it. The biggest mistake people make is thinking dirt is their main enemy in the bathroom. It's not. Water is. Specifically, standing water and excessive moisture. When I talk to people who have effortlessly clean bathrooms, they don't talk about their scrubbing routine. They talk about one simple fact. They keep their bathroom dry. Moisture creates the conditions where problems grow. Mold loves dampness, soap scum builds on wet surfaces, slippery tiles become hazardous, grout stains deepen when water sits too long. Here's what people with truly clean bathrooms do differently. Right after a shower, they take a few deliberate steps. First, they leave the bathroom door open, not for appearance, for function. Leaving that door wide open starts the drying process immediately. Second, they spread out the shower curtain completely so air can circulate around it, instead of letting moisture collect in the folds. Third, they crack open a window, even just slightly, for a few minutes to create air movement. But here's the part that makes the biggest difference. They take a regular towel, nothing special, and do one quick pass over the shower walls. This isn't cleaning. Nobody's using scrub brushes or cleaning products. They're just removing standing water. That single action stops half the problems before they even start. Think about it this way. You prevent the disease instead of treating it every week. You stop the mold from growing rather than fighting it with harsh chemicals later. By removing water, you're essentially letting your bathroom maintain itself. First subscriber appeal. If this approach is making sense to you right now, share this video with someone you know who's been struggling with bathroom cleaning. Your friends deserve to know there's an easier way. And don't forget to subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks for more ideas like this. Marcus here appreciates your support more than you know.
Thing number 2. Create space by removing what doesn't matter. Let's talk about what accumulates in our bathrooms. Expired products from 5 years ago, hair products you bought once and never used again, decorative bottles that look nice but don't serve any purpose, extra towels piled on shelves, cleaning supplies you forgot you owned. Every single item in your bathroom is a place where dust can land. It's a surface where water can splash and leave marks. It's an obstacle between you and actual cleanliness. The solution isn't becoming a minimalist living in a stark, empty space. That's not practical and it's not comfortable. The solution is purposeful simplicity. Keep only the things you actually use every day within easy reach. Everything else either gets stored away in a cabinet, moves to another room, or gets discarded. When people do this one thing, they almost always say the same words. The bathroom suddenly feels cleaner without me doing anything. That's because fewer items means fewer places for grime to gather. Less clutter means there's nothing blocking your sight lines, so you actually notice when something needs attention. A simple bathroom looks clean. A cluttered bathroom looks like it needs work. This isn't about deprivation, it's about being intentional. Your daily use items, your toothbrush, your regular shampoo, your everyday towel, those stay visible and accessible. The 17 bottles of lotion from different time periods, those go somewhere else. The decorative soap you're saving for company, time to accept you might not have that fancy company or it needs to be stored properly. The payoff is enormous. Less to dust around, less to move when you're cleaning, more floor space that stays visible and uncluttered, more peace when you enter the room.
Thing number 3. Choose products that work with cleanliness, not against it. Here's something that surprises people. The soap and shampoo you choose dramatically affects how much work you'll do later. Many of the thick, creamy soaps and heavy shampoos leave behind a film. It's subtle, but it builds up. Over weeks and months, this buildup gets thicker. It clings to your tiles. It coats the glass doors. It leaves your fixtures looking dull and covered in a sticky layer. That sticky layer, it's a perfect trap for dirt, minerals, and grime. Then, months later, you look at your shower and think it needs serious scrubbing because everything looks grimy. But the real problem started with your product choice. The solution is simple. Look for products that rinse away completely. Clear shampoos instead of thick, creamy ones. Soaps that leave a smooth finish instead of a slippery residue. These aren't specific brand names or expensive premium products. It's about the formula. It's about products that were actually designed to rinse completely from your skin, and when they do, they rinse completely from your surfaces too. This one switch does something surprising. Your shower stays cleaner automatically. Your glass stays clear without constant wiping. Your tiles don't develop that sticky, dull appearance. Future cleaning sessions require less scrubbing because there's less buildup to remove. You're not fighting against your own soap anymore. Your product choice is actually supporting your cleanliness goals instead of working against them. Thing number 4. Practice maintenance that takes seconds, not hours. Most people approach bathroom cleaning as a scheduled event. Saturday morning bathroom cleaning, or cleaning day once a week. You block out time, you gear up mentally, and you do battle with the whole space at once. What if I told you there's a completely different approach that actually works better? It's called micro-maintenance. It sounds technical, but it's the opposite. It means doing tiny, quick actions right in the moment while you're already there. Washing your face, wipe down the sink. Takes 10 seconds. Not cleaning, just wiping. You're already at the sink, you've got a small towel right there, done. Finishing your shower? Give the shower floor a quick rinse as you step out. 10 seconds. You're already there, you've got water right there. No brushes, no products, just rinsing away what's sitting on the floor. Using the toilet? Every couple of days, a quick pass with the brush while you're sitting there. 10 seconds. It takes almost no energy and it prevents buildup. Here's the magic part. These tiny actions prevent dirt from ever building up. You're stopping the problem when it's the smallest. You're not letting grime accumulate for weeks until it becomes a major cleaning project. Think about your teeth. You brush for a minute or two every day instead of waiting 6 months for a major dental cleaning. Same principle. Constant, tiny maintenance beats occasional major work every single time. When you do micro-maintenance consistently, something remarkable happens. You almost never need deep cleaning anymore. What used to be a 3-hour Saturday battle becomes occasional touch-ups that take minutes. Second, subscriber appeal. If you're finding these ideas helpful, please take 30 seconds right now and click the comments section. Tell Marcus what your biggest bathroom cleaning challenge has been. Share your thoughts. These comments help us create better content for you. And please, subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks so you don't miss the next video filled with practical wisdom for living easier. Thing number 5. Protect the spots that get dirtiest the fastest. Certain areas in your bathroom get grimy faster than everywhere else. The faucet handles, the light switches, the toilet seats, the soap dispensers. These are high-touch zones, and they accumulate germs and grime remarkably fast. Here's an elegant solution that also happens to be sanitary. Create protective barriers on these spots. For handles, you can use easily washable covers or wraps, or you can simply wipe these areas once a week with a mild cloth and water. The point is creating a barrier between the accumulating grime and the actual fixture.
When you do this, something important happens. Grime doesn't bond permanently to the fixture itself. It sits on a barrier instead. When it's time to clean, you're not scrubbing the fixture, you're replacing or wiping the protective barrier. This slashes your cleaning time significantly. It also supports a healthier bathroom. Think about how many hands touch your light switches throughout the day. A clean, protected switch is better for everyone's health. This becomes even more meaningful as we get older and want our spaces to be truly sanitary without requiring harsh chemicals or heavy scrubbing. This approach is practical, it's health conscious, and it reduces your workload. It's a win on every level.
Thing number 6. Think ahead instead of fixing problems later. This is the most powerful shift in your thinking. Most people operate in reactive mode. Something breaks, something gets grimy, something looks wrong, then they fix it. Your faucet starts dripping, you ignore it for weeks. Finally, you fix it. A bath mat bunches up, you step over it for days. Finally, you straighten it. Mold starts growing in a corner, you watch it for a while. Finally, you scrub it. The people with the easiest bathroom maintenance operate in preventive mode instead. It's a simple question they ask themselves. What could make this space harder to care for tomorrow? Then they address it today. That faucet dripping? Fix it now. That loose tile? Tighten it now. That bath mat bunching up? Smooth it out now. That item on the shelf that's in the wrong place? Put it back right now. These aren't major projects. They're tiny moments of foresight. They're asking yourself one question and answering it immediately. What small thing, if I ignore it, will create a bigger problem later? This mindset is remarkably less taxing than constant correction and constant fighting against problems that have been building for weeks. You're addressing tiny issues when they're small instead of managing them when they're huge. You know what's almost never exhausting? One small action right now. You know what's always exhausting? Years of dealing with problems that accumulated because you waited. It also supports a healthier bathroom. Think about how many hands touch your light switches throughout the day. A clean, protected switch is better for everyone's health. This becomes even more meaningful as we get older and want our spaces to be truly sanitary without requiring harsh chemicals or heavy scrubbing. This approach is practical, it's health conscious, and it reduces your workload. It's a win on every level.
Bringing it all together, your new bathroom reality. These 6 approaches work together. They're not separate tips, they're a system. You manage moisture, which stops mold and slime from growing. You declutter, which removes hiding places for dust and grime. You choose rinse-friendly products, which prevent buildup in the first place. You practice micro-maintenance, which stops problems from getting large. You use protective barriers, which reduce actual scrubbing. And you think preventatively, which means you're always one step ahead instead of always playing catch-up. When you combine all of these, your whole relationship with your bathroom transforms. It stops being a source of constant demand and constant worry. It becomes a space that essentially maintains itself. It becomes a place of calm and support. This is what cleaning with wisdom looks like. It's not about working harder. It's not about harsh chemicals. It's not about physical strain. It's about intelligent design and thoughtful habits that work together. Your bathroom can be a source of peace. It can be a clean, fresh space that supports your comfort and dignity without exhausting you. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. Marcus here at Seniors Cleaning Hacks is grateful that you're thinking differently about your space. Before you go, I have 3 things to ask. First, if these ideas resonated with you, please subscribe to this channel. Your subscription tells us to keep creating content like this. Second, please share this video. Someone in your life is struggling with bathroom maintenance right now. They deserve to know there's a better way. Third, comment below and tell us which of these 6 approaches you're most excited to try first. Remember, On the journey of becoming your best self and living with wisdom, the most important upgrades are often the quietest and most respectful of where you actually are right now. You don't need to work harder, you just need to think differently. Your home will adapt to you when you approach it with intention. Thank you for being part of the Seniors Cleaning Hacks community. I'll see you in the next video.